and welcome to Mahendra Guru, and you're watching the SBI ST number 16 maths discussion. As you all know that couple of days are left for your examination, so this ST discussion will really help you how to score good marks in your examination if you talk about the math sections. Today we are going to discuss the top T20 questions. Now see, the first question on the screen is from number series. As we already discussed, the criteria, or you can say the structure of the pre-examination is 5 questions can be seen from number series and 5 questions can be seen from inequality and then from DI and then from simplification. So today we are going to discuss the number series, what are the logic behind the number series. If you see this number series, now first thing you have to keep in your mind while solving the number series is that, firstly, look at the numbers. First number you can see here 427, then 426, 418, 391 and then question mark and then 202, and you have to find the value of question mark. So how you will calculate? Now see, this is 427 and this is 426. If you take the difference between two numbers, that is 1, and here the difference between two numbers is 8. Alright, as it is, the difference between these two numbers is also, subtract this one from this one, you will 8 minus 1 7 and you will get 27. Now look at these numbers. What are these numbers? These are the perfect cube, or we can say that this is 1 cube and this is 2 cube and this is 3 cube. So what we have discussed? We have discussed if you have to solve the number series, what things you have to keep in your mind. The thing is the logic behind the number series. Firstly, you have to check the difference. Whether difference is a perfect cube or perfect square or something multiply. So the first thing you have to keep in your mind is that you have to check the difference, whether it is in increasing order or whether it is in decreasing order. Now see this one, this is 4 to 6 and this is 4 to 6. Here we can say that the difference is 1, or we can say that the difference is minus 1 cube. Here the same difference is, you can say, minus 2 cube. Same here, it will be minus 3 cube. Same if you have to find the value of the question mark. So here is the difference is 27. So here you will have to find the next one. So you will have to subtract the 4 cube. So here you will get 391 and the 4 cube will be 64. Alright. Now see, 11 minus 4, 7. And here 8 minus 6, 2, and here you will get 3, 2, 7. Now look at the option. You can see clearly the first option will be the correct answer of this question. So what is the basic logic behind this number series? The logic behind this number series is you have to take the difference, and the difference is a perfect cube. Alright, so these are the things you have to keep in your mind while solving the number series. Now move to our next question. The next question is again from number series. Now see how we will calculate or how we will find the value of the question mark. Now look at the first number. Here it is 42, then 63, 1 to 6, 3, 1, 5 and then question mark, and we have to find the value of the question mark. So how we will calculate? Now see, this is 42 and this is 63. What I told, you have to check the difference. So here the difference 3 minus 2, 1 and 6, 4, 21. You can see here, if you will add this 21 in 42, you will get 63. So nothing is, now see, next logic you can say here, the difference between these one is 63, or we can say that this 1 to 6 is a multiple of 2 times of 63. So we can say that this is 63 into 2. Now what you have to find? You have to find the value of the question mark. So how you will find? Now see, this is 42, this is 63. This 21 can be written as 42 into, if you have to find the 63 from 42, how you will get this 21, you are adding 21. So this 21 can be written as, or you can say this, if you have to get this 63 from 42, so one thing comes in your mind, this 42, if you will multiply this 1.5, you will get 63. How? Now see, 42 into 1, 42 already, plus you have to add 20 more, and 20 is the half of 42. So here you will get the 63 if you will multiply 1.5 by 42. Now next one is 63 into 2. So the logic something is 1.5 into 2. So next one should be 2.5. Now see, if you will multiply this 126 into 2.5, you will get 315. Right? So the logic behind this number series is the multiplication of point. First one is 1.5, then 2, then 2.5. So next one will be 3. Right? So if you have to find the value of the question mark, so here you will get 315 into 3, 15 into 3, 45, and there you will get 3. So the answer will be 9. So answer will be 945. Now look at the option. Clearly 945, second one. So second one will be the correct answer of this question. So what is the basic logic behind this number series? Firstly, we check the difference, and then further we have to check whether it is a multiple. If it is a multiple, then we have to check whether it is a point decimal multiple or whether it is a multiple of 2, 3 or whatever so on. So these things you have to keep in your mind while solving the number series. These things will really help you in your examinations. Now move to our next question. Now see, the next question is again from number series. Look at the first number, this is 2 and this is 14, 40, 132 and then 540 and then question mark, and you have to find the value of the question mark. So how you will calculate? Now see, again I am saying you have to check the difference. Firstly, check the difference between these two numbers. The difference is 12, and here the difference is, if you will subtract 14 from 40, you will get how much? Now see, 10 minus 4 you will get here 6, and 3 minus 1 you will get 2. So here the difference is 12 and here the difference is 26. So we are not getting something. So how we will solve? Now see, this 12 can be written as 12 into 2 into 1 plus 12. So we will get 14. This number can be written as 2 into 1 plus 12, 14. Now see the next one. If you have to get 40 from 14, so how you will write? Now see, this 14 into 2 times 14 into 2, it will become 28, and you have to get 40. So add 12 more, so you will get 40. Now the logic is clearly you can see, into 1 plus 12 into 2 plus 12. So the next one will be, now see clearly, this is 40 into 3 plus 12. 40 into 3 will be 120 and plus 12 will be 132. So it is clear from this logic, the logic behind this number series is multiple 1 plus 2. So same here, if you have to find the value of the question mark, now here the multiple of 1, multiple of 2, multiple of 3, multiple of 4, and here the multiple will be 5. So answer will be 540 into 5, and you have to add 12 more. Now see, 50, 54, 20, 0, carry 2, 5, 5, 25 plus 2, then it will become 27, and then you have to add plus 12, so answer will be 212712. Right? So the logic behind this number series is, firstly we check the difference. The difference is 12 and 26. Then we draw a conclusion that this can be written as 2 into 1 plus 12. Same way this one can be written as. So here the logic is multiple of 1, multiple of 2, multiple of 3, and you have to add 12 more. So this is the logic of this number series. Right? Now move to our next question. Again the next question is from number series. As we already discussed, 5 question, at least 5 question can be seen from number series. So this is going to be an important topic in your examination. So focus on this topic more. Now see how we will solve this number series. The first number is 5, then next one is 348, 564, 689 and 753, and then question mark. What I earlier said, you have to check the difference. Now see, the difference between these two numbers is 343. Alright, and here the difference between these two one is 48 6, and here 5 4 1, and here 2 1 6. Now something we are getting, this is 3 4 3 2 1 6, and here you will get the difference 5 8 6, and here 1 2 5. Now see, this is a perfect cube. It's also a perfect cube. So we draw a conclusion that it is 7 cube. Alright, this is 6 cube and it is 5 cube. So the logic behind this number series is, if you have to find this one, then you will have to 7 cube in 5. Same here, this 3 4 8 will be added by this 2 1 6. So if you have to find the value of question mark, here this is 7 cube, we are adding 7 cube, then 6 cube, then 5 cube. So here we will add. Now see, these are in decreasing orders. Start from 7, then we move to 6, then 5, next one will be 4. So this one you can clearly say, now 13 minus 9 you will get here 4, and here 64, and this can be written as 4 cube. So if you have to find the next one, then you will have to add the cube of 3, because after 4 3 will come. Now see, so the next one will be 7 5 plus 3 cube is 27. Now see, 7 plus 3 will be 10, and then 2 plus 5 7, and then 8. So here you will get 780. Now see the option. You can see here clearly this one 5. So the answer of this number series will be 780, and the logic behind this number series is, you have to check the difference first one. Now then we draw a conclusion that the difference is a perfect cube. Whether it can be a perfect square, whether it can be a multiple. So firstly what you have to see, you have to check the difference of the number series, because if you will see the difference, you can draw a conclusion that whether it is a multiple or whether it is a cube. Now see, now move to our next question. The next question is from what problem? Now what is the question is saying? Now see, a boy has to be asked to multiply a number by 50. He multiplied that number with 30. The obtained answer is 400 less than the right answer. The number which was to be multiplied is. Now see how we will solve. The question is saying a boy has to be asked to multiply a number by 30. Now let us assume the number be x. If this boy is multiplying that number by x, so here we will get 50x. Alright. Now see what the question is saying. He multiplied that number with 30. That means he has to be asked to multiply a number by 30, but he is multiplying that number with 30. So now multiply with 30, you will get 30x. Alright. Now see, the obtained answer is 400 less than the right answer. That means what the answer we are getting, or what the number we are obtaining, which is 400 less than the right answer. So we can say that the difference between these two numbers will be equal to 400. Alright. Now this is 50x, this is 30x, and the difference between these two numbers is 400. So here we can calculate, and we can find easily, we can find out the value of the x. Now see, 50 minus 30, you will get 20x is equal to 400. So here you will get the value of x will be 20. So this type of question can be seen in your examination as well. So this is you can see this is going to be an important question in your examination. So what you have to do and what you have to keep in your mind, firstly let us assume the number x, multiply by 50, multiply by 30, the resultant number is 400 less than the previous one. So the difference between these two numbers will be 400. So here you will get the value of x. So this is the easiest way to do such type of question. So the correct answer of this question will be 20. You can see the second one. Alright. Now move to our next question. The next question you can see from compound interest. one question can be seen from compound interest. So students, you have to see the topic. You can see you have to focus more on the compound interest as well if you talk about the word problem section. Now see, the question is saying an amount will be 2 times at the rate of compound interest in 15 years. That means in a compound interest you can say a sum of money will be 2 times in 15 years. Then in how many years it will become 8 times? Now see, question is saying in 15 years it will be 2 times. So in how many years it will become 8 times? There are 2 ways to calculate this question. We have one short trick also and we have one conceptual method. So we will go by this question by, you can say, short trick method. The short trick of this question is, now see, if you see such type of question in your examination, so I am giving you a trick. Trick will help you to calculate the question within a second. Now see, 2 times in 15 years, you have to find the number of years, it will be 8 times. Now see, if you get this type of question in your examination, the trick will be N2 is equal to N1 in power T2 by T1, and you have to find the value of T2. Now see, N2 is the number of time in the second case and N1 is the number of time in the first case. T2 is the number of year in the second case and T1 is the number of year in first case. Now see, N2. What is N2? Number of time in second case, that is 8. N1 number of time in first case, that is 2. And T2. T2 means number of year in second case and you have to find the value of T2. Alright. And T1 is here 15. Now see, this 8 can be written as 2 cube is equal to 2 T2 by 15. Alright. Now see, if 2 to the power cube and 2 to the power T2 by 15, so by the rule of equality we can say that this 3 will be equal to T2 by 15. So here we will get T2 will be equal to 45. So this is the trick of this type of question. If you see this type of question in your examination, go by this method or go by this trick. So this is a very important question or this is a very important trick as well. So this is the trick of this question. If you have to find the number of years and you have to find the number of times, whatever you have to find, go by this method. You will calculate the answer in within a second. Alright, now move to our next question. Next question is from percentage. As I earlier discussed, 5 question can be seen from inequality, 5 question can be seen from number series, at least 10 question can be seen from simplifications, or 10 questions, 10 to 15 question, or 10 question at least you can say. 10 question can be asked from miscellaneous. So miscellaneous will contain percentage, profit and loss, SICI, average, ratio, boat, train. So this is a question from percentage. Now see how we will calculate. Now see, question is saying in an examination there are 1000 boys and 800 girls are appeared. If 60% of boys and 50% girls have passed in the examination, find the percentage of examined who failed in the examination, and you can take decimal up to 2 places. Now how you will calculate? Now see, in examination boys are 1000 and girls are how much? 800. Now see, 60% of boys, it is clearly from the question, 60% of 1000 will be 600. Alright, and now see, 50% of girls, 50% of this one will be 400. Now see, total students we have 1800, and if 1600 boys and 400 girls have passed in the examination, which means out of 1800, 1000 students have passed in the examination, and we have to find the percentage of students who failed in the examination. So now see, if 1800 are the total student and 100 have passed in the examination, so how many students who failed in the examination? It is clearly from this data 800 students are failed in the examination, right? And you have to calculate the percentage. So this 800 will be calculated on 1800. So here you will get the percentage. Now C into 100. So if you will solve this data, you will get here 44.44% approximately, you can say. So the answer of this question will be 44.44%. Right? What you have to do, basically the question is very simple. 1000 boys, 800 girls. 60% are passed and 50%. That means 1000 have already passed, which means 800 have failed in the examination. So you have to calculate this 800, right? So you will get the value of the failed students, right? Now move to our next question. The next question on the screen is from average. So this is a, you can say, important question, and in this question can be asked in so many examinations. This can be asked in your examinations as well. Now see, I'll give you a trick of this question. Now see, firstly read the question. The average of 5 number is 27. The average of 5 number is 27. If a number is removed from the list, the average becomes 25. What is the removed number? We have two ways to solve this question, but if you will go by the conceptual method, it will take a time. So, but we have to do this question within a minute, so we will go by the short tricks, and the short tricks is, now see, the average of 5 number is 27, and if one number is removed from this, the average becomes 25. You have to find the value of the removed number. So I'm giving you a formula. You can say this removed number, or you can say exclude number. The removed number you can denote it by this R. Removed number, the formula is A plus N into T. This is the trick of this type of question. A plus N into T. Here A is the average, or you can say this is new average. A is the new average, and here the new average is 25. Now this one, new average is 25. N is the number of terms in the what we have given. So we have given numbers, 5 numbers, so the value of N will be 5. And D is the difference between these two average. The difference between these two averages is 2. So here we can calculate the value of the removed number. So 25 plus 10, answer will be 35. So this is the trick of this type of question. If you see this type of question in your examination, go by this method or go by these short tricks. The short tricks will really help you to do such type of problems within a second or within a minute. The trick is A plus N into D. A is new average, N is number of terms, and D is the difference between the two average. Alright, now move to our next question. The next question on the screen is from mensuration. This question we have already discussed in the, you can say, first ST or second ST, remember. Now see, what we have to do in this type of question. This question is a very important question, and this question has been already asked in the SSC examination as well, or banking, so many times. So this question is going to be a very important as far as the SBI exam is concerned. Right? Now see, in this type of question, I'll give you a trick. What you have to do if you see this type of question. Now see, firstly read the data. The radius of a circular wheel is 1.75 meter. How many rotation will it take to cover the distance of 11 kilometers? What the question is saying? The question is saying radius of a circular wheel is 1.75 meter. And how many revolution it will take to cover the distance of 11 kilometers? If you have to find the number of revolution, I am giving you a formula. The formula is distance by 2 pi. If you have to find the number of revolution, go by this formula, you will get the answer quickly. Now see, the distance is 11 kilometer, but radius is in meter, so we will convert this kilometer into meter. Here we will get 11,000. 2 as it is, value of pi is 22/7 and value of r is 1.75. This point will go by this 20, right? Now see, here 7 2 times, right? And then 7 5 times. This 11 will be go by 2 times, then 25 into 250 into 200. So this will be cancelled. So here we will get the value 1000. So the number of revolution will be 1000. So the answer of this question, you can see the option. Third one will be the correct answer, and the trick of this question is distance by 2 pi r. Distance, convert the distance, if it is in kilometer, convert into meter, then you will get the number of revolution. So this is the trick of this type of question. Now move to our next question. The next question on the screen is from simple interest. As I already discussed, 1 or 2 questions can be seen from SI and CI. Now see, amount will be rupees 5200 in 5 years and 5680 in 7 years at the rate of simple interest. And what is the rate? That means you have to find the value of R. We have again 2 methods to solve this type of problems. One is the conceptual method and another is the short trick. So we will solve this question by the 2 methods. The first one is the conceptual method. Now see, 5200 in 5 years, right? 5680 in 7 years. Take the difference. So here you will get in 2 years, the difference is 0, and here you will get 8, 6 minus 2, that is 4. So in 2 years, the difference is 480, or we can say that the SI of 2 years is 480. So the SI of 1 year is 240. Alright. Now see, this is the simple interest for 1 year. Now we have simple interest and we have amount, so we can find out the principal. How we will calculate? Now see, this is a SI for 1 year and we have amount for 5 years, so we can calculate the SI for 5 years. So if the SI for 1 year is 240, for 5 years it will be 240 into 5. So here you will get 24 into 5, 120. So here you will get 1200. So the SI for 5 year will be 1200. This is the SI for 5 year and this is the amount for 5 years. Principal we can easily find. So now principal will be, subtract this one from, you will get here 4000. So it is a principal. So principal we have, simple interest we have, time we have, so we have to find the rate. So we can find out the rate. Simple interest will be 4000, right? Sorry, simple interest we have 240. Alright, principal we have 4000, rate we don't know, and we have time. If you are taking the simple interest for 1 year, then we will take time 1 and by 100. So here we will calculate 4 6 times. So rate we will get here 6%. So this is the basic method of this question. Firstly, you have to check the difference. Here you will get 2 year will be 480, 1 year will be 240, which means the SI of 1 year will be 240. SI of 1 year will be 240. Then you will calculate the SI for 5 year. Then SI for 5 year we have and 5 year amount we have, we can calculate the principal. And then if we have principal and SI and time, so we can calculate R. This is a conceptual method of this question, but in examination we will not go by this method because it will take a time. Firstly we have to find the principal, then we will find the rate. The short trick of this question is, now see, if you have to find the rate, I am giving you a short trick. Now see, in 5 years it becomes 5200, in 7 years it becomes 5680. The trick is 100 A2 minus A1 and A2 T1 minus A1 T2. This is the trick of this type of question. Here A2 is the amount, second case, and A1 is the first case. Now see, 100 A2 minus A1. If you will subtract this A1 from A2, here you will get how much? 480, right? Directly I am doing this question, A2 into T1, which means, now see, this 5200 in 5 years and 5680 in 7 years. Multiply this one, and you have to take the difference, right? So if you will solve this one, here directly I am writing this A2 T1, which means multiply this one and multiply this one, right? So here you will get, I am just taking the difference of these two numbers. Alright, now here you will get, so if you will cancel by this one and this one, so here you will get 6%. So the trick of this question is 100 A2 minus A1, A2 T1 minus A1 T2. So here you can calculate the value of the R. So the correct answer of this question will be 6%. Alright, now move to our next question. The next question on the screen is again from SI. Now see how we will calculate this question. A man invested 1/5 of his money at 5%, 1/6 of money at 8%, and remaining money at 10% per annum. If his annual income from interest is 260, then what is the total money he had? Now see how we will calculate. If we have given the data in the percentage form, we already discussed, consider the data is 100%. Now see, a man is investing 1/5 of his money at 5%, 1/6 of money at 8%, and remaining, if 1/5 he is investing here, 1/6 here, so the money is 1/5 plus 1/6. Here you will get how much? Now take the LCM, it will become 30. 6 plus 5, 11/30. So if you will subtract this 1 by 1/30, the remaining amount will be 19/30. So the remaining amount will be 19/30, and this 19/30 he is investing at the rate of 10%. So the sum of these all interest will be equal to 260. Now see, here you will get 1%, here you will get 2324 by 3%, and here you will get 19 by 3%, which is equal to 260. Now see, the remainder will go, or you can say the LCM will be 3. So here you will get 3 plus 4, 7 plus 9, 26. Or we can say that 26% will be equal to 260 into 3. So here this will be 1% will be equal to 30. 1% will be equal to 30, and we have to find the money he had, and money he had is 100%. So if 1% is 30, 100% will be 300. So the answer of this question will be 300. And what is the trick of this question? Don't consider the number X. Just do one thing, consider the number is 100%, 1/5, 5%, 1/6, 8%, 19/30, by 10%, here we can calculate. So the value of the money he had is 3000. So the correct answer of this question will be 3000. Right? Now move to our next question. The next question on the screen is from inequality. As I already discussed, 5 questions can be seen from inequality. So basically what you have to do, in each of the following question, you have given 2 equations, equation first and equation second. These 2 equations are whether in the form of quadratic or whether in the form of linear or mixed form. So what you have to do, you have to solve them and give the answer in this format. If you will get x greater than y, go by this option. If you will get x greater than equal to y, go by this. So these are the format, or you can say these are the options you will get in your examinations from the question of inequality. Now see the first question. The first question from inequality is, now see, this is a very important question and most of the students have problem in this inequality, whether the answer is C and D or whether the answer is, now see, how we will solve this question. Before solving these questions, you have to keep one thing in your mind, and that is the equation has degree 2, which means it has 2 values. If an equation has degree 1, it has value only 1. Now see, the degree of this equation is 2. So here the value of x is 2. The degree of this equation is y. So here the value will be only 1. Now see, x square will be 1764. So here we will get the 2 values. Now see, this 1764 is a square of 42. So here we will get the 2 values, but here this is x square. So the 2 value will be, one value be in plus and the other will be in negative. Remember always one thing, if the degree is 2, then 2 values are there. One is positive and other one is negative. And how this positive and negative will come, now see. If this equation can be written as x squared, alright, if you put the value of x plus 42, it will satisfy this equation, and if you will keep the value of x minus 42, then it will also satisfy the equation, which means if you will consider the value of plus 42 minus 42, in both the condition it is satisfying the equation. So we can say that the value of x is here plus 42 and minus 42. Now see, in this case the degree of this y is 1, so here we will get only one value and the value will be in plus always. So here we will get y will be equal to 42. Now see, 2 value of x we have and 1 value of y we have. Directly we can compare or by making a chart. Now see, x and this one y. Now see, the value of x is 42 and this is minus 42. Keep 42 here, 42 here. Now see, compare these 2 values. Both values are equal, and in this case y is greater than x. So the conclusion is x less than equal to 1. So remember students one thing, if you see this type of question in your examination, go by this method. Just do one thing, and one thing you have to keep in your mind. The thing is, if it is in power 2, you will get 2 values. First one is positive, second one will be negative. But the degree is 1, you will get the 1 value and the 1 value will be positive always. Then compare, then you will get the answer. So the answer of this question will be x less than equal to y. Now move to our next question. The next question is have problem. In this question, especially how to find the root of this equation. So I give you a trick how to calculate easily the factors of this equation. Now see, what you have to do, first thing you have to do, this is a 24. Now see, if you have to find the factor of this root equation, so how you will calculate this? Divide this 24 by root 2. So here you will get 12 root 2. So break this 12 into nearest factor. So here you will get 4 and 3. Alright. Again repeating, you have to divide this 24 by root 2. So you will get 12 root 2. Break this 12 in 2 factors. So you can say 2 nearest factor, that is 4 and 3. So the roots of this, so you can say the factor of this one will be 4 root 2 or 3 root 2. But sign is in negative and negative, which means bigger one will be in negative and smaller one will be in positive. Alright. So here you will get minus 4 root 2 plus 3 root 2. So sign will be changed. So here you will get 4 root 2 or 3 root 2 minus. Now see, this is the value of x. Same here we can solve the value of y. Now see what you have to do. Divide this 45 by root 3. So here you will get 15 root 3. Now see what you have to do. You have to break this 15 into nearest factor, and the factor will be 5 or 3. So the value of this one will be 5 root 3 and 3 root 3. So both will be in negative because there is negative and positive. So both will be in negative. So sign will be changed. It will become 5 root 3 and 3 root 3. So directly you can compare this one by this one and draw a conclusion, or you can make a chart as well. The chart is, now see, this is x and this is y. Value of x is 4 root 2, 4 root 2, and here minus 3 root 2 and minus 3 root 2. Alright, same here, the value of y is 5 root 3 and 3 root 3, 5 root 3 and here 3 root 3. Now see, 4 root 2, the value of root 2 is something 1.4. 1.4 into 4, 5.6 something. 1.73 the value of root 3 and 5 you will get 1.7 into 5, 8.5 something. So here this one will be greater by this one. Now see, same here 5.6, 1.7 into 3 you will get 5.1. 5.6, 5.1, which one will be greater? This one. So here both two signs are opposite. So directly we can say that if signs are opposite to each other, which means answer is C and D. That means the relation cannot be established in these two equations. Firstly, what you have to do, you have to check this 24 divided by this root 2, you will get 12 root 2. Alright, then break this 12 in two nearest factor, this one, and same here you will find out the answer. But the trick is, now see, in the earlier inequality we have discussed, if the sign is minus and here minus and plus, so the answer will always be C and D. So with the help of sign you can easily calculate the C and D options. One thing you have to keep in your mind, this is minus and this is minus and plus, so the answer will always be C and D. So directly you can calculate by using this method. You can also calculate the relationship between the two equations. Now move to our next question. The next question on the screen is from data sufficiency. Data sufficiency questions can be seen in your examinations as well. So this is a very important topic if you talk about the SBI PO or SBI clerk mains. So in SBI P, data sufficiency questions can be seen. And in data sufficiency, what you have to do, basically you have given 2 or 3 questions, and if you have given a statement, and what you have to do, you have to read the statement and draw the conclusion. Now see, if statement first alone is sufficient, but statement second alone is not sufficient, you will go by this option. If statement second alone is sufficient, but statement first alone is not sufficient, you will go by this method. Same here, these are the 5 options. You have to go by this 5 options in your examination. Now let us discuss the first questions from data sufficiency. The question on the screen is, now see, what is the length of platform? You have to find the length of the platform, and the statement are, the first statement is the speed of 800 meter long train is 54 kilometer per hour. If you read the first statement, we draw a conclusion. You have to find the length of the platform, and here the length of the train is 800 meter. As we already discussed, if train crosses a platform, the condition is S is equal L1 plus L2 by T. Alright, here S we have given 54 into 5 by 80, and we have to find, you can say L2, L1 we have given 800, but in statement first we don't have this T, so it's very you can say it's impossible to find the value of L2 if you don't have T. So now read the statement second. Train crosses the platform in 2 minutes. In statement second, we have given time as well. So with the help of this statement second, we can find the value of L2. So here this will 54 into 5 by 18 plus 800 plus L2, and here 2 minutes will be 120. So all things we get from these two statements. So basically what you have to do, you have to check the statement, or you have to go by the statement whether which statement are sufficient. If you read the first statement, this is not sufficient to give the answer, but if you take the statement second, both statements are combined, or you can say now go by this option. Now see, options are, so if each statement alone, either this one is, so if both statement first and second are together sufficient, so we will go by this fifth one. If both statement first and second are sufficient, but either or neither, you can say alone is not sufficient. So answer of this answer will be कि both statement are sufficient. You can say both statement are together sufficient to give the answer. Now move to our next question. Again, from the next question is from data sufficiency. So at least 2 or 3 questions can be seen from data sufficiency. This is going to be a, you can say, this is going to be a important topic in your examination as well. Now see, Mohit complete a work in 20 days. After 8 days, Shubham join the work. In how many days will the work be complete? What the question is saying? The question is saying Mohit complete a work in 20 days. After 8 days, Shubham join the work. In how many days will the work be complete? Now read the first statement. Shubham takes twice the time than Mohit to complete the work. Shubham is taking twice the time. So we can say that if Mohit is taking 20 days, Shubham takes twice the time. Shubham will take 40 days. Alright. Shubham will take 40 days. So here we can calculate LCM will be 40. So here this is 2 and this is 1, and Shubham worked for 8 days. So multiply this one by 8. So with the help of this statement, we can easily find out in how many days will the work be completed. So first statement is alone sufficient to give the answer. Now read the statement second. The statement second is Shubham complete half work in 15 days, which means Shubham complete half work in 15 days, which means Shubham will complete 1 day in 30 days. So here we get Shubham will complete the days in 30 and Mohit will complete the work in 20 days. So we have the number of days of Mohit and Shubham as well. So directly we can find out. So both statement, or you can say the statement first and statement second is alone, or both statements, each statement is alone sufficient to give the answer, right? So with the help of this statement we can also find out. With the help of this statement we can also find out. So each statement alone is sufficient to give the answer. So in data sufficiency, what you have to keep in your mind, you have to go by this statement and check whether which statement is alone or which statement are together to give the answer. Now move to our next question. The next question on the screen is from DI. At least 5 questions can be seen in your examinations from data interpretation. And what is data interpretation? As we already discussed, it is you have given data in the form of bar graph, in the form of line chart, or whatever. You have to go by the data, or you can say you have to read the data carefully, and you have to study and you have to check what the data is saying. Now see, read the following graph and table carefully and give the answer. And now see, percentage of students in different discipline from 2005 to 2009. We have given 2 data. First one is in the form of bar graph and second one is in the form of table. How we will solve? Now see, this is the number of students in science, commerce and art from 2005 to 2009, and these are the number of students, which means this graph show the percentage of student, and this table show the total number of students. Again, I'm saying this is the graph which shows the percentage of student, and this is a table which shows the total number of students. If you talk about the students in science, commerce, arts, first one is science, second one is commerce, and the next one is arts, and these are the percentage of students. Now let us take the first question. The first question on the screen is, what is the difference between the number of students in arts in 2008 and number of students in science in 2006? What the question is saying, number of students in arts in 2008. Now see, in 2008 number of students is 16580. If you see this data, in 2008 percentage of arts student is, now see, art one will be last 50%, so 50% of this one will be 8, divide by this by 2, 8, 2, 2, 2, 9, 8, 2, 90. This is the number of students in arts in 2008. Number of students in science 2006. 2006 here. Number of students in science. Science in 2006 here. Science 1 will 35%. So 14820. 35% of this one will be equal to, now you can see here, 51. Directly I am writing 5187, right? This is the number of student in science 2006, and this is the number of the students in arts 2008, and you have to take the difference. Now the difference is 3, and here you will get 880, and here you will get 1, so answer will be 3103. The basic approach or the trick of this question is, firstly you have to calculate the number of students in arts in 2008 and number of students in science in 2006, and the difference is 3103, right? Now move to our next question. The next question on the screen is same from data interpretation. While solving the DI, one thing you have to keep in your mind, and that is the calculations. Calculation will play a crucial role in your data interpretation because the data are in these such forms. You can say, if you will multiply this 35 into 14820, so something you will like that. So basically what I'm saying, you have to keep in your mind that multiplications or addition subtraction will play a crucial role. So basically if you have to be good in data interpretations, do just multiplications practice. Now see, the number of students in science in 2008. Number of students in science 2008. This one, science is how much? 30%. 2008 in science 30%. 2008 this one. So this 16580 into 30%. If you will calculate this, which means 30 by 100. So here directly we can say that 3843 15 plus 2 17 carry 1 36 18 plus 1 9 and then 313. So 3974. But this is the number of students in science in 2008 is approximately what percent of the number of students in commerce in 2006. This is 2006 commerce. Now this one 50%. 2006 this one 50%, which means 2 7 and 2 4, and this is 210, right? So 3974 will divide by 7410 and multiply 100. So in this case, how you will solve this one? If you have to solve this one, you will go by the option. Now see, This is 39. Assume this one will be 40, near about 40, and this is 70. 7, 5, or you can say, if you will divide this one by, so directly I am writing, if you will divide this one by this one, so directly you will get 67%. So the trick of this question is, here something is wrong, here 49 will come, right? So 4974 will divide by 7410, so here you will get 67%. One thing, the thing is, while solving this data, multiplications or division you will play a crucial role, so practice more and more the multiplication, right? Now move to our next question. The next question on the screen is from average. As I already discussed, in data interpretations, the structure of 5 question is, one question can be seen from percentage, one question can be seen from ratio, one question can be seen from average, and this is question from average. Now see how we will solve. The question is saying, what is the average number of students in arts 2008 to 2009? Number of students in arts in 2008 to 2009. Now see, in 2008, 16580, and art is 50%. 50% means 8, 2 times 8, then 2, 2, and 2980, plus in 2009, if you see this 20%, so 20% will be, you can say 1122 multiplied by 2, so here you will get 2244 and divide by how much? 2. Alright, now see, this will divide by 4, this 2, and this will be 45, and here you will get 1122. So if you will add this one, you will get 5, 2, 7, 4 plus 2, 6, and here 4 plus 2, 6, 5 plus 2, 7, and then 1 plus 1, 2, and then 4 plus 1, 5. So this one will be the answer. Basically what you have to do, question is saying you have to find the number of students in art section in 2008, 2009, you will calculate and you have to find the average, which means divide by 2. So this is the approach of this type of questions. Now move to our next question. The next question is on the next question on the screen is again from DI, which means 2 DI can be seen in your examination as well. Now how you will calculate? Now see, study the table carefully and answer the question. What the question is saying? The question is about the annual production of scooters in different factories in different years. We have given different years, we have given different factories, and that is P, Q, R, S, T. This is the number of years, and this is the annual production of a scooter. If you talk about the factory P in 2008, it has 20,000 scooters. In 2019, it has 15,000. Now, what is the question? Now see, the question is, in year 2008, what is the ratio of production of a scooter in factory P to the production of a scooter in factory T respectively? In 2008, we are taking 2008, this one. What is the ratio of the scooter in factory P? This is P, and P is 20 to the production of a scooter in factory T. Where is T? Now this one is T. So here it is 40. So the ratio will be 2:1. So in data interpretation, one question can be seen from ratio. So the approach of this question, you can say the approach is, firstly read the data carefully what the question is saying. The question is saying what is the ratio of the production of a scooter in P. In 2008 is 20 and T is in 40. So the answer will be 2:1. Now move to our next question. The next question is, in which year the production of the scooter of all factories is equal to the average annual production of period 2008 to 2012. Now see how we will calculate. Firstly, we have to understand what the question is saying. The question is saying in which year the production of a scooter is equal to the average annual production. So firstly we will calculate the average. How we will calculate the average? Now see, in 2008 this is 115, in 9 this is 108, and this is 149, and this one 102, and this is 101. Now add all these one. 5 plus 8, 13 plus 9, 22 plus 2, 24 plus 1, 25, carry 2 plus 4, 6 plus 1, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is right, and we have to find the average, then divide by 5. So here you will get 115. So the average is 115, and the question is saying in which year the production of a scooter all factories is equal to the average. Now look at the data or look at the table. Average is 115. In which year it is equal to this one? Now see, this is 115. So it is clearly from this table, in 2008 production of a scooter is equal to the annual production. So the answer of this question will be 2008. So these are the questions. If we talk about the DI, what you have to keep in your mind while solving the DI, your multiplication, your addition and your subtraction will be strong. If it will be in a strong zone, it will be easy to solve DI in just a minute. Right? Now, this is all about for today's discussion. Thanks for watching us. At last, you can subscribe us, our YouTube channel, and that is for more videos. More videos are going to be, so subscribe our YouTube channel and watch our more videos. At last, thank you. Your success is our success.